Hello, fellas. It's time to give the MMA Guru a massive shout out as the guy paid my bills, my medical bills. And yeah, that's that's how it goes, fellas. He paid my medical bills, and this is no joke. Really much, this is no joke. Krenuo sam, ja. Yeah, really much, this is no joke. He really paid my bills, and I'm just saying this. Krenuo sam, ja. This is pretty much no joke. Really, the guy is awesome. Just amazing. Just amazing move of the MMA guru who paid my bills and who really showed me that it's worth to live. And MMA guru is epic. Just epic guy. I just have to say that I'm extremely grateful to the MMA guru for paying my medical expenses. He really is a man, a real lad. Now, when people call him Jew, no, he's not a Jew. Believe me, he's not. No way he's a Jew because my medical expenses cost a lot and I don't know what really. But this month I will have for my bills, I will have for medical expenses and all thanks to the MMA guru. Now waiting for this presser to kick off. What else can I say? This presser was awesome. Last time I'm just saying it was awesome. The only problem is Pereira doesn't speak English. And Adesanya started talking about favelas, which I don't buy. Favela story. Favela story is just too much for me. Yeah, favela story is just too much, man. Why are you mixing up with the religion, with the place where you live? Does it make sense to you? Not to me. Can't back that up. Can't support it. That's erratic behavior by Israel Adesanya. Very much of the erratic behavior. For me, at least, it's a perfect example of the erratic behavior on the end of Israel. On the end of Israel Adesanya. I mean, that's something you can't do. That is something you can't do. That is something you shouldn't do. I just disagree with the stanza, with how people watch it. You see, there are some things you should never touch, and he touched somewhere he shouldn't. No, should have never touched there. I think that's just the wrong turf. He missed. I mean, he's off point. He's not on point. He missed. No, made a bad mistake, bad call. That's how I see it. I just see it as a bad mistake of Israel Adesanya. I just believe he is bringing up the hype etc. But I believe he's gonna get smashed. He's right now trying to sound entertaining, which is to some point understandable, but it's okay. I mean, what else can I say? Could be okay to him, but to me, that's just a way to get more attention. That's just a way to get more attention, and I do believe Israel Adesanya is gonna get his ass whooped sooner. Oh, hello, Daddy Shot. I have just seen you now. Sorry. Yeah, he really paid my medical expenses. This is no joke. The MMA guru really paid for my medical expenses. And I'm not joking around. This is no joke, fellas. The MMA guru saved this month for me. Guys, it doesn't matter how hard How far can you grind it? You see, hello, Long-Tan Knitter, how are you doing? Been a long time since you hopped into the chat. How are you doing? Yeah, I remember you. Been a long time since you hopped into the chat. See what's new. Cowboy in the cast. I was just training too hard and sooner or later it had to snap. But I'm trying to stay positive. Yeah, I'm eating healthy. That's the news. See? It's a real cast, see? That's real cast, it's no joke. But it happens. They say everything happens for a reason. Recovery will last. It will last for a long time. But it had to snap sooner or later, it's Achilles tendon. But I'm feeling okay. Got to say. I got used to crutches and I got used to being temporarily disabled. It's horrible, but not that horrible. At least this is not temporary, so that is not temporary. I can just tell you that. To me, I consider this a phase in life. It's just a phase in life, that's it. Being busy with my hobby's new business. Sorry, you got hurt. Yes, in the training. When I was ref in the match, I was the linesman, soccer linesman, soccer assistant referee. I was running, and I was running, I was trying to follow the counter attack. I was running, it just snapped. Out of the blue, it snapped. People were watching me like I was having 12 heads, It happens. Thank you so much. And the support is amazing. Yeah, it just snapped out of nowhere. I heard it in the training session though, but no, when it snapped, it didn't hurt that much when it snapped. But the next day, I had to go to the hospital next day. Next day was just too much to bear. Next day I went to hospital and it was all I wrote. No, it happens for a reason, everything in life. They say everything in life happens for a reason. That's life, I guess. That's just life. I mean, I'm 35 years old. I trained for my whole life. It had to happen sooner or later. I'm just gonna accept it and that's it. Fighting. Life is a battle. Life is a fight, and never accept bad things in your life because sometimes sooner or later, after rain comes sun. You know that life is hard sometimes, but we bounce back. Yeah, after rain comes sun. You know that after rain comes sun every single time. But it can be really, really hard. Maybe this is just a temptation. Maybe this is just a test. I have a cast on my leg, so what? At least I can type, you see? My fingers are okay. I can type. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Hey, mate, how are you doing? Hello, Stricklandsbana. Yeah, man, my medical expenses are covered. You don't even know how happy I am. I'm actually extremely happy. My medical expenses are covered, and this is awesome. It's just an awesome way to go. I'm feeling amazing today. Because I know everything is paid. Yeah, long life MMA guru. Can't wait for the fights this weekend. Me neither. Me neither. I have a bet on Pereira to win. I have a bet on Gilbert Burns to win. And I have a bet on Rogers Jr. versus Rodriguez fight not going the distance. I can't wait for the fights too. Yeah, I can't wait for the fights too, fellas. I'm also looking forward to the fights. Really much looking forward to the combats. Can't stop streaming. Yes, he is a nice guy. Very nice, very supportive, and very friendly. But people believe that MMA guru is mean, but he's not mean. He's just very emotional, and that's okay to me. That's really much fine. That guy is actually pretty much nice. To me, at least, he is nice. I don't know what he's doing to other people. Can't comment on that. The same people who hate him, his problem hate Tate. I know. I know. But have you seen when MMA fighters were trashing MMA guru on Twitter? Have you seen that? When he was reacting on Merab versus Yan. When he was reacting on Merab versus Yan, when he was criticizing Merab for Jose Aldo fight. Hey, Daddy Shot, how you doing? Hello, fella. Yeah, that's true. But MMA guru is just, how you say, a guy with the potential, a guy with the vision. That's him. Sometimes you have to learn from bigger than you that it's not all about money and power, you know? Because if you help somebody who is at the bottom, who hit the bottom, that makes the difference, you know? Who would help me when I hit the bottom? Nobody. Nobody wanted to help me when I hit the bottom. And now I see. Now I see. Whenever I was having hard situations in my life, my fans have always been here. Like, this is real. Now, people, imagine, my leg is hurt and fans are supporting. They are extremely supportive. What does that mean? That means they are great. Hold on a sec. Oh. Ouch. What's your opinion on Tate Jordan Peterson? I don't know whose side to pick, honestly. Never been a fan of Tate, but you know what's the problem there? The problem is because he has good arguments. Actually, I'm starting to like Tate as time goes by. Hello, Cage. Guru the Goat. Yes, he paid for my medical days and my medical expenses. Examination and 5 therapies. Guru paid it. I mean, I have money for additional 5. That's okay, but like, if he didn't send me that, I don't know what would I do this month because it's horribly expensive. I'm telling you, examination plus 5 physical therapies. That's what Guru paid. I'll need 10 physical therapies, but I have money for additional 5. I have money. So you see, I'm very calm now. I'm actually extremely calm because I know my medical days are paid. In my state, insurance covers the percent. For example, insurance will help you with maybe 50, 60, 40%, but they never cover everything. They don't cover everything. They cover it partially in my state. For example, in my case, the insurance covers 50% of expenses. It depends on the injury. Only if it's life-threatening injury, then they cover 100%. And my injury is not life-threatening, so that's what I can say right now at the moment. That's how much they covered. But I'm grateful to them. I mean, I'm not paying everything, but Guru helped a lot. Really much helped a lot. He is the GOAT. Yes, Guru is the GOAT. Absolutely the GOAT in every single conversation. And whenever people start hating on Guru from now on, he's just jealous, I assume. I assume people are just jealous of his successes. Whatever he does it amazingly. I've never been a fan of MMA Guru, but after a kind act like that, he has my full respect. Fair enough. I've been a fan of the MMA Guru since he discovered me on YouTube. Hey, that's a fun story. Actually, MMA Guru discovered me on YouTube. I didn't discover him. I was working a training session. I was training. And MMA Guru discovered me. Like it was 2-3 years ago, right after COVID. I think it was 3 years ago. I've been a fan of his. Yes, that's funny. He discovered me. I didn't discover him. He was writing, hello, Pale Monkey. He was writing very normal, But I didn't know about him. Then I opened channel. I was like, whoa, this guy has 12K subs. He was having 12K back then. If you're not a fan of MMA Guru, you have no sense of humor. He is the funniest guy on the scene. Oh, yes, he is. Hello, Pale Monkey. How are you doing, fella? Yes, he is. Very funny. Merab is pressing against the fence again. Oh, and he tries to shoot in. Does he know to wrestle? No, he doesn't. Yeah, if you don't get offended by jokes, he's pretty cool. Does he know to shoot in? Does he know to wrestle? No, he doesn't. Oh, does he know to wrestle? Merab is pressing out against the fence again and again. And another knee to the leg and a knee to the leg. Yes, I know Andrew Tate theme song. Talks about MMA almost daily, so he obviously knows what he's talking about. Yeah, people get offended by the truth. I'm actually a fan of his because of his honesty. He's very honest. He is very, very honest. And he is telling facts. That's the problem. People don't like facts. Every single time I was listening to him, I always say, okay, maybe I don't support this, but facts are on his side. Thanks for hearts. Oh, I'm a fan of Guru now. Didn't really like him before. Can I put that aside now? Thank you. Medical expenses are so very, very expensive here in the States, even with medical insurance. In my state, too, medical insurance covers 40, 50, 60%, depends. Why you got to help with your medical expenses? That was cool, Guru. That was amazing. That was amazing. I'm telling you, in my state, that's the law. 40, 50, or 60% they are going to cover the insurance. If it's life-threatening injury, then they cover 100%. My injury is not life-threatening. Would you ever do interviews with fighters? I used to do that before. I was doing that before, but I stopped doing that because they can usually do interviews in the middle of the night, and I mustn't. I mustn't sleep. I must sleep at a specific time. That's the problem. I must sleep because of my health issues. That's one of the reasons why I'm not doing that. I did some interviews from time to time earlier. I was doing, but I'm texting with Modestas Bukauskas all day since I got myself injured. But I'm not in the mood for the interview. Doing Bukauskas though, yes. Yeah, I'm doing, but right now I'm not in the greatest mood. You know, I'm on the crotch, man. I don't know. I would be. I can text him for next week. Let's see. Maybe he will accept. I don't know whether he's free. I can text him whenever I want. So he was literally the first to respond when I posted a photo of my cast. He is not forgetting. Believe me, he is an amazing guy. Not forgetting. He never forgets. I supported him when he was down, and that is not going. What a nice guy. Yes, he is. I told you my greatest bet was Bukauskas, and Bukauskas defeated Pedro. I understand why people were saying that he was going to lose. Now I understand that, and I accept that because Tyson Pedro fought in Australia, and he is an Australian fighter. Yeah, that was a great upset. I'll be honest with you. To me, it was a 50-50 fight. Now I'm going to give you facts why. Have you seen Modestas keeping the fight standing? I said to myself, if Modestas keeps this standing, wins 100%. If he can't keep it standing, that's a problem. Round one, Pedro takes him to the ground. I was like, oh fuck. Round two, Modestas keeps it standing. Round three, Modi keeps it standing. It was because it was short notice. He destroys that guy on a full camp. Yeah, it was only 2 weeks notice, right? I just thought Pedro was better than he was. To me, it was a 50-50 fight, and I've seen the odds plus 230. Worth a shot. And yes, what ababki do you use? Depends. Really much depends. Добавки към работната заплата. Press conference in 6 minutes. In 6 minutes? It's at 5, fella. Pretty much sure it's like in an hour. Thought it was 4, it's 5. I thought it was 5, fellas. Yes, it's 5, never mind. Anybody makes a mistake from time to time, that's true. You see, now there are even my... You wanted to see my dirty laundry one day, so enjoy. I know one of the fans asked to see my dirty laundry. So you see, these are my shorts, these are my socks. You can see it now. I know people are looking for that, so let's laugh. I'm not hiding anything. Is he gonna say something stupid again, like Frozen, like Elsa, because he's a child? Oh, have you seen him mentioning favelas? Have you seen Izzy mentioning favelas? Ha! Let's do favelas. Let's do favela thing. He grew up with servants bathing him. Yeah, and Alex Platan Pereira is coming out of the favela. Imagine that. And now he's throwing him about favela. I mean, come on, give me a break, fella. Are you talking about favelas? Does favelas make sense to you? Not to me in the first place. Favelas absolutely make no sense. Jeff Molina and Dizzy asking for that. I don't know who the fuck else could have wanted to see that. Nobody. Bro, Patrick Brady fight is off. Was gonna make so much money. It's off! Why? I hate when fights are off. Aww. Yes, Guru really paid my medical expenses, no joke. I'm not joking around. Check my previous stream. Just check my previous stream. Not joking around. So Patrick Brady fight is off. Shit, man. A boxer. Got rescheduled next week against Dennis. That's fair. That is nice. I'm gonna check into that next week, but I hate when the bouts are, you know, cancelled or. Have you seen how I gone wild on Nikita Krylov versus Ryan Spann when it got cancelled? Get better, heal up fast. Take care. Thank you, Aunt and the Knitter. Thank you so much. You're a big fan and big supporter and a great MMA hall, of course. That is so sick, man. Guru donates to his channels based around him too. He's one solid guy. He's amazing guy. I'm dead ass. He paid my medical expenses. Check my previous stream. I don't wanna lock it though. I'm not gonna lock it. I'm not gonna put it on private because people need to see how good he actually is. Wonderful. Let's go on 10 the Knitter. Let's go. Wonderful. Yes, he is donating. He really is a nice guy. People need to see that he is not mean. How do you say it? Hearts. Let's go. But people need to see that he is not mean. Many people think he is a mean guy, but he is not actually. He's actually very supportive, very nice, and very friendly. Yeah, I'm wheelchair cowboy now. I know it sounds funny. It sounds a bit funny, but I really am a wheelchair cowboy now. Okay, people like to make jokes, and guys and girls, I can be on the butt of my joke for the rest of my life and be okay with it. That's fine to me. He's only mean to the cliff dwellers. Well, he's mean towards Merab Dvalishvili. Do you remember? You goblin cock! You goblin cock! Cock destroys him. But he doesn't like Merab Dvalishvili, just like I doesn't like Hamzat Chimaev or Islam Makhachev. I mean, Makhachev is like so, but I can't stand that guy. I can't stand many Dagestani fighters because they're so annoying. He said he was starting to warm up to Merab. He might turn it around. He's starting to warm up to Merab. Maybe he's gonna change his mind. You never know. I don't know, man. Anything is possible with Guru. Maybe he's gonna change his mind. Maybe one day. You never know. Islam can't beat Wok without 3,000 milliliters of 4. Of IV. He did a cheating with IV. Cheating fella. Can't be cool with a guy who is gatekeeping for champion. I can't be cool either. Man. Syringe. I think that guy was playing Project IGI. His friend, the champion, it's even worse. Talk to me about that. I think Makachev forgot that he is not playing Project IGI. How? Imagine he was from your country. He could be the first champ from your country, but he rather wait for a friendship. Uh, Disagree with that. I can't support that type of a guy. If you can be the champion, then don't wait. I think Mateusz Scheffel beats Bruno again. What you think, bro? I think Mateusz Scheffel has 55% to win that fight, if he fights smartly, of course. Capelozza has very good cardio. Do it for your country, yes. First fight, he was pretty dominant. You know why? It depends on the strategy of Bruno Capelozza. Just depends on the strategy. So I'm just saying it really depends on the strategy, which is he going to apply. But I think he is going to win, like giving him 55, maybe 60%. I don't know if Islam even truly made weight. The scale was a bit bouncing. I agree. They were prepared to miss weight. It's not like Merab. He's young. He's wasting his prime. I love to see the MMA community coming together. That is awesome. Vlad, how do you feel about Circassian fighters? There are 3 fights in the UFC with 3 vicious KOs so far. Circassian fighters are something different. I respect them. They are a different breed. I respect them. Merab will regret this decision, I think. Maybe. You never know, maybe. Vlad is the goal. Thank you, Rose Beef. I respect King of NPCs, my historian. I respect Circassian fighters because they are something different. They are not like Dagestanis, or they have very unique fighting style. So I have nothing but respect for them. That is different. In my best Nate Diaz impression, heal up. Ah, thank you, man. Thank you, man. What? Hit me. Come on, hit me. Hit me, motherfucker. Hit me. What? 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 Oh, you asshole. Just stop talking! Just stop talking! That's Nate. Just stop talking already! Nate is Nate and Nick, the funniest guys. But Nick is even funnier. Hit me. Hit me, motherfucker. Hit me. What? What, motherfucker? What? Spinning shit? You're throwing spinning shit? Come on. But it's funny, he's holding stance like, and then he evades, and then spinning shit, you're throwing spinning shit, and the guy throws, Condit throws spinning shit again, and he again does this to evade the strike. When he was yelling at Robbie Lawler to hit him, that was funny. At his first UFC debut, he was yelling at Robbie Lawler to hit him. It was so funny. Hey, Guru, the music. This is no joke. MMA Guru really paid my medical expenses. So I'm not joking around. Christian Rodriguez with the upset. I have the fight not going the distance. Could go either way. My bet is the fight not going the distance. I actually bet on that fight. Yeah, man, Guru is the Mother Teresa of the MMA world. Yes, he is. Gonna do that. I'm telling you this is my bet. I bet only on 3 fights. I bet on Pereira to win, I bet on Burns to win, and I bet on Christian Rodriguez versus Rosas Jr. no distance. Guru is a great guy. He just made a fan out of me. Thank you, fella. Gonna do that. Good luck. I'm telling you, Rosas fight can go either way. Rosas can win. Let's be honest. That 18-year-old is looking for blood. Yes, he is a great guy and a very supportive, very respective. a lot of respect for the MMA guru. Got nothing but respect for him. Gonna hang around for 25 more minutes. Think Rosa's decision is the way to go. Rosa's decision can happen because the other guy has very good defensive BJJ and TDD. I think Rosa's submission or bust. I actually think Rosa's submission or Rodriguez KO TKO. That's why I played no distance, but it doesn't have to mean I'm right. You never know. It could really go either way. If it goes the distance, C-Rod wins. Yes, if it goes the distance. Just saying if it goes the distance, but I'm unsure if it will go the distance or not. It depends. Really depends. Bet not Rosas inside the distance. You can bet on that. C-Rod by submission. Not Rosas inside the distance. I didn't know you can bet on something like that. This kind of bets exist. That's awesome. Oh, this is awesome, fella. I'm very glad that those bets exist. That's intelligent bet. These are intelligent bets, smart bets. Also bet no Shajilan inside the distance. That's okay. I support that not Shajilan inside the distance. I don't think Nordambike has the power to finish Steve Garcia, and Garcia has brutality on the ground. So he is tough. I think he is way tougher than Darek Mina. Jacqueline Amorim, Joe Pfeiffer. Amorim, I agree 100%. Hello, Steven. Or call my mod. Joe Pfeiffer. My prediction is no distance for that fight, but if I must pick a side, Pfeiffer has good chances. If I must pick a side on that one. I was resting the majority of the day today. Just to tell you, fellas, I was resting the majority of the day today. 180 darts I hit. That's awesome. Let's go. Amorim should win easily. I think she is a top 15 talent. Yes, she is. I think it shouldn't be a hard victory for Amorim, but if I must pick a method, I would go Amorim decision. Amorim is not fishing for the finish by any means necessary. She's just not that type of a fighter. But her cardio is brutal. There was an interview with Sean Brady, Joe Pfeiffer. Sean Brady said bet KO. I know. I'm trying not to be biased on that fight, but it's hard not to be biased on that fight. Thank for Garcia. I think Garcia will hurt him. I think Garcia has very good chances to win that fight. I also intended to say Garcia, but you wrote Garcia first. Why do you think Curtis will lose? I don't think Curtis will lose. I think Curtis is going to win. No, I don't think Curtis is going to lose. I think Tank is going to beat him because of a weight cut and rehydration clause. Maybe. Garcia's weight bully. Garcia very fast tall. He is not saying he's disagree, just interested. I think Curtis is going to win though. I think Gastelum. You know why I'm scared? I'm going to tell you why I'm scared. Because that guy, Gastelum, nearly destroyed Adesanya. That's why. Garcia doesn't drink water, he said in interview. Oh. Well, that's risky behavior. Gastelum was done 2 years ago. Gastelum nearly defeated Adesanya. That scares the shit out of me, honestly. I'm betting the Karate Hoti plus 150. Front leg side kicks all day long. I didn't bet on that fight. Over 2.5. Gonna be my call for that. Yeah. Over 2.5. Možem baciš vodu. Možem vodu baciš. No. Gastelum is great to watch and he is best really relaxed. That is true. Gastelum is amazing to watch. Yeah, Gastelum is amazing to watch. I agree with you, fellas. Both fight at higher weight classes. Why did Tank have a run cut more? It's almost like he's trying to drain him. Yeah, they're fighting at the higher weight classes. I don't know what's the cause behind it. Why are they moving to higher weight classes? Pinheiro doesn't look very skilled to me. She's also recovering from an LCL tear. I know. Too much damage for Gastelum, true. He is very small for middle. It's a close fight, I think. Could be close, but Garcia not drinking water, we should be worried. It's hard not to drink water, fellas. It's very, very hard. Imagine yourself not drinking water. You might pass out. You know, weight cutting is tough for your body. Weight cutting is very tough, very, very much exhausting for your body. For example, my body doesn't tolerate weight cuts. I can't do it anymore. I was able to when I was a kid. His brain will have no water, so his chin will be bad. That is true. I used to not drink it only after football. Everybody has something that helps him. If that helps you, go for it. Quando Vlad. Anything can help. Yeah, I know, but if Tank was confident, he wouldn't do all this stuff. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. That's true. Having coffee. What do you think about Lupita Godinez? I think Lupita is going to win, but I'm not confident. I'm not confident in Lupita. Not confident at all. If they fought at 140, it would be a different story. It would, but they are not fighting at 140. I didn't know she had two sisters that wrestled. Oh, yes, she does. He's making Ranka down to weight. He hasn't been since high school and also can only go back up 10 pounds rehydrating. Honestly, sickens me. Me too. Vlad, what's your best punch? I think I know. Uppercut. Spinning back fist. My best punch is spinning back fist. Cyrus, the reason it's 138 is Tank, my man. You know, I live in Serbia. I live in Serbia, Europe. Europe. I'm same time zone like France, Germany. Garcia gonna flatten Tank. I live in Belgrade, Serbia. I'm in Arizona. You're in a hot state. Which city are you from? Whatever it is, it's smaller than they both usually box because of Tank. Arizona. Hot Arizona. Greetings from hot Arizona. Phoenix. Man, it's always hot in Phoenix. I actually know one guy from Phoenix. He is constantly yelling that it's too hot. Rana still took fight. He is constantly yelling, it's too hot, it's too hot, it's too hot. I'm like, alright, man. I'm in social. Tank hits woman, Garcia is more class act, karma gets everyone. Well, he made a mistake. Garcia should be fighting at 147 for the size of the lad, and he's older now. Yes, he should. 147 would be way better for him. Why, do you like Cobra Bag? Yes. Minimum 154. That is nice. I'm doing great, fella. How are you doing? Waiting for this presser, but I'm gonna stream for 15 more minutes. I'm like, it was a hard day today. I was in the hospital again, so they had to recheck something to record. Garcia not big eater, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. No, it shouldn't. Really shouldn't. Doing the same, man. Figured that hoop by and check on you. Thanks, man. He wants him to be drained. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Uh, Hold on, I'm just checking something. I thought Boo beat Calzaghe. Yeah, Garcia didn't pick weight tank. Did he made it smaller than he normally fights for some odd reason? Uh, one thing. Just 1 second. Would you pick six-pack Benavidez or Canelo? Canelo. Was getting outboxed by World Boxer. Rosas Jr. or Rodriguez. Very tough fight to call. Very tough fight to call. If I must pick a side, Rosas Jr. Tank, 5'5", I think. Canelo easy. How tall was Pitbull? I don't remember. Same size as me. 5'3.5", I think. Just checking something, fellas. 1 second. Canelo is 5'7.5". Okay. Here I am. We're back. I have the same height and build as Canelo. Really? That is awesome. Yeah, I get a bit taller from exercise stretching. That is outstanding, man. Canelo is like an Irish Mexican. Really? Why? What makes you think he's like Irish Mexican? That's an interesting theory. Ginger. That's a theory. That is awesome. I'm Floyd build, not stoned, although. Thank you. Like not stoned. Freckles and ginger. Freckles. I haven't seen those freckles. No, I haven't seen those freckles. No, I haven't seen those freckles. Yeah, Canelo is having freckles all over the face. That is true. I have freckles too. That is okay. I don't have them though, but I've got nothing against people with freckles. That's actually fun. Red hair Mexican, the Celtic Chico, the Celtic. The Celtic. Lad, you're Cristiano Ronaldo height. I'm 6'2". Cristiano is 6'1", I think. I'm 6'2". But maybe now I'm 6'1". I'm smaller now. He's bigger. How tall is he? How tall is that guy anyway? Vlad would smoke Ronaldo. Yeah, I would smoke him. I would smoke that guy out. Right now, I can't smoke anybody out because I'm on the crutches, but that's even in a wheelchair. Yeah, now I'm wheelchair cowboy. Yeah, I'm wheelchair cowboy now. I'm 174. I'm 187. Yeah, I'm 187, fella. Maybe now I'm 186. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna get smaller as time goes by. You never know. Yeah, it's always nice that the MMA community is helping each other. That is always nice. But what time is in there now, Cowboy? There you go. 10:22. Get any sun today, Vlad? I love some freckles on face. It was very much cloudy today. But I will wait for the espresso. It's at normal time for me, so I will wait for the espresso to appear and to see what can I get from it. You're 6 or so hours past me. I'm in States. Well, that's the way it goes. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream earlier probably so I can take a nap. Tomorrow I really need to get a good night's sleep because it's gonna be hard to stream with crotches. Imagine how hard it's gonna be to stream with crotches. I'm 1 hour behind the Vlad. Hey Steven. Wow. Makes things more interesting, man. Gotta keep up with all my overseas friends. That is excellent. Thank you so much, fellas. I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but I would stream later, but I'm not allowed to. I can only cover UFC once per week because I have hormonal disbalance. And I would gladly, I would very gladly stream every night, all night, but I'm not allowed to. Very hot where you are. Nah, it's hot in the house though. We have a strong heat. We have a very strong heat. Yeah, you are right about the heat. We have a very strong heat. 12 degrees here. Here is, believe it or not, only 3 degrees. Only 3 degrees, Steven. It's only 3 degrees here. Irish wind is a bastard. Yes, it is. -5. You're in a cold place, fella. You're in a very cold place. Yes, Cyrus. Oh, -5. It's freezing. You're probably freezing, man. Not in Ontario. Ontario, huh? Ontario is a heck of a cold state. I take cold showers. Me too. Right now I won't be able to because of my injury at TC, but when they remove the cast, I can't wait for those cold showers. You don't even know how much I can't wait for those cold showers. It's hard. Not an easy choice to do. Yeah, it's not an easy choice to do. I can guarantee you that. It's not an easy choice. Start mine very hot, then go cold at the end. That's okay if you can do it. I used to do cold showers. I used to do everything, man. I literally used to do everything. The whole world was mine before this injury. What's your ancestry, my good friend? I don't know, honestly. I don't know, honestly. Never asked my ancestors about ancestry, so I don't know. I really don't know. I could ask them. At least I could have. They're not alive anymore. I'm Ragnar clan. I don't know. I could ask them, but they are not alive anymore. No, that's a problem. Ragnar Logbrook. Oh, Ragnar. Let's go, Ragnar. That is excellent. Woodbrook. Vikings, you see that, Vlad? Yes, I know who are Vikings. Of course, I know. I know who are Vikings. Oh, thank you, Steven. Such a level of dedication, man. Thanks a lot for the super. Really much means a lot, man. Thanks for the support. I'll be streaming for 5 more minutes just to know because later is a presser. I need to cover something for one magazine. I need to cover and thank you so much for this, man. Mostly farmers, Vikings, fake news, most info about them. That is awesome. Just awesome. It's just awesome, man. The English beat the Vikings, the Irish and Scottish could not. Vikings were very, very hard warriors, very dedicated warriors. They were so, so dedicated to their dream. The Vikings surrendered in Dublin. Ah, it was a nice piece of history. Really was a nice piece of history. Yeah, I'm not the greatest historian in the world, but I do know. I do know a bit. I don't know as much as I need. They got beat by the Christians in the end. Viking voyage on the river Liffey. Make them convert to. Maybe one day. Maybe one day they are really gonna convert to. You never know. Anything is possible. You know what Yoel Romero says? When you believe, anything is possible. In Dublin City, then they got together with Irish to build roads, etc. Peace out, lad. Hopefully, Izzy says something cringe that we can laugh at. Yeah. All right, fellas. Thank you so much for the Donald Steven. Thank you, everybody, for supporting, but I can't stay anymore. I need to go now. Need to go, need to get some rest, and need to follow the presser. And then after, I need to cover with the report, etc. And thanks a lot for the support. You really are amazing. Really are awesome. UFC presser coming up later in half an hour. Yes, 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 yes. That'll be fire. Okay, no props, fella. I need to go now, you know. It's hard to move with these damn crotches, so anyway, thank you so much. You are awesome, you are the best, and catch you some other day, fellas. Night night.